Hi, I'm Ruth Medd, the Executive Chair of Women on Boards, and welcome to 2023. This is the first of the Zoom vacancies reviews for 2023. And I hope you're all ready to go because there's lots of vacancies available and just waiting for your applications. By way of background, each of these Zoom sessions has a particular theme which varies throughout the year. This is the first for 2023, and the theme is basically related to the articles I write at the end of 2022 about the vacancy postings on the WOB website. So this week, as regards vacancies, there are hordes of vacancies on the WOB Jobs Board at the moment. People have woken up after Christmas and are posting looking for board members, so opportunity knocks. So what I'm going to talk about today is three things. Some of the standard plan roles that are on the board at the moment, some postings that fall into the category of paid, but in areas of particular interest to women on boards. When we do a bit of selection for postings that go onto the jobs board, this is in addition to all the postings that come to us from organisations. When we do a bit of looking for suitable board roles, we are very interested in sectors of interest to women, so women's policy areas, etc. So that's a sector that we think you would be interested in. So that's the second category of things I'm talking about today. And then I've got some others because it's the holiday season and there's some interesting things around. So first up, standard plan roles. There's 29003 and 29015, which is an organisation called Interreach. It's a not-for-profit, it's offering expenses. These two vacancies close on the 17th of Feb, and there's two roles, one for an accounting type and the other for someone who knows about social care, the social care sector. Now, Interreach is based in the River Murray region, and I had a long chat to the chairman and talked about a whole range of things, but they're a pretty big organisation. They're on the move. They're wanting to get into a bit more structured strategy and business development, and they've got exciting plans for the future. So that is worth a look. You don't have to be resident in the Murray region. They're happy to have Zoom people. So give that one a go. So it's got 460 staff and 120 volunteers, and it delivers across 17 office locations in the River Murray region of New South Wales, which is in fact quite large. Next up, I've got 29120 MS Plus, which is a national vacancy. This closes on the 5th of February, and it's posted by a very supportive search firm that we deal with regularly. Rachel McClellan, who's run this organisation or set up this organisation called People for Purpose. She posts regularly and she posts interesting not-for-profits. So this time it's MS Plus. They've got three vacancies. They're looking for really quite professional expertises in their three vacancies. And MS Plus is the go-to provider of information, advice and support for people living with multiple sclerosis. And they're looking for investment analysis, governance, information technology and systems, marketing and strategic planning. Now there's three vacancies, so you don't have to have all those skills. So give that a look. A very worthy organisation, I'm sure. Okay, next up, postings for WOBers, areas of interest, at least the areas that I think you're interested in. And the evidence is that you probably are because I check the number of people who look at the vacancies each week. These are paid postings. And I've got, first up, 29115, Tasmanian Child Safety and Wellbeing Panel. Closes on the 29th of January. You don't have to be a Tasmanian resident. They're looking for expertise rather than geographic location. So they'll consider non-Tasmanians, residents, to ensure applicants with expertise in child safeguarding issues. Doesn't have to be Tasmanian specific, this knowledge, of course, and Zoom calls are on offer. Now they do pay really quite well. That's the Tasmanian Child Safety and Wellbeing Panel. So those of you interested in social care and children's services and things, have a think about that one. Next up, 29116, the National Accreditation Authority for Translators and Interpreters. This closes on the 27th of January. It's paid, it's a government role, and this organisation sets national standards and is the certifying authority for translators and interpreters in Australia. Now, if you often see on the TV news, people in difficult circumstances, and they've often got a translator with them. So this is an interesting organisation. They're looking for stakeholder engagement, governance, diversity and inclusion. I would have thought this screams to the people who are interested in our cultural diversity committee, plus others. They've got 6 positions, but I suspect that existing board members can reapply, so there may not really be a full 6 vacancies, but there'll be 1 or 2, I would expect. Third up, keeping our focus on children in part, 29088, Children and Young People's Commission in New Zealand. This closes on the 22nd of January, so this is a bit sooner. This organisation promotes and advances the rights, interests and participation of children and young people. They're looking for stakeholder engagement, governance, civil law, children's services and Indigenous affairs. Now, you probably, for this one, since it's a New Zealand government board, need to be a New Zealand resident. But if you're interested, send them an email and check, because perhaps they also might value expertise over location. And there are many WOB members who used to reside in New Zealand, are still New Zealand citizens, but reside in Australia. So that's an opportunity for you. And on that note, you'll note that every week there are a number of New Zealand vacancies posted on our website. These are getting a bit more interest as time progresses, but we're very keen to assist our New Zealand WOB members and others to get access to the WOB Jobs Board. Okay, finally, other postings. It's the season of sea and surf. So we've got 29073, Surf Life Saving Queensland. Closes on the 23rd of January. As you'd expect, it's unpaid. And their catchphrase is volunteer for an iconic organisation with the purpose of saving lives. And you will have seen the news bulletins over the holidays. Every evening, somebody else has drowned. So Surf Life Saving continues to fulfill its very important role. On this occasion, they're looking for commerce and economics, finance, digital technology, strategy, law and marketing. And they have more than 1 vacancy, so you don't need to have all of those things. Next up, one of my favorites. I'm a train buff, guys, just get over it, you know. 29164, Puffing Billy Railway Board in Victoria. This is a paid role. It closes on the 13th of February and they've got 5 positions. And this is a tourism attraction located in Victoria's Dandenong Ranges. And I've travelled on it in the past. It's a load of fun. But more to the point, it's developing tourism facilities in places that perhaps are in need of such things. They have 5 positions on offer. They're looking for communications, financial oversight, marketing, heritage, management and tourism, as you would expect. This is a government posting, believe it or not. So the Puffing Billy Association clearly have managed to secure government funding for their venture, which is to give them a big tick. So if you're interested in doing something, which I would suggest is fun, enjoyable, give Puffing Billy Railway a go. And finally, another of my old favourites that I've had a bit to do with over the years, 29198, Mother's Day Classic Foundation. The Mother's Day Classic was started years ago by a very well-known person in the superannuation area, Mavis Robertson, who is now no longer with us, but her heritage lives on. And that event that started to raise a few dollars for breast cancer now is a foundation with a board, and they're looking for one board member. This is an unpaid role, of course. They're looking for law because one of their directors is resigning and is their lawyer on the board, but they also want governance, risk management and understanding of human resources. So the Mother's Day Classic Foundation, something that is a not-for-profit that started from small beginnings. It got the support of the superannuation sector and lots of women in that sector, and has gone on to flourish. So there we have it, the vacancies for January the 16th, 2023. We've had standard plan roles. We've had postings in areas of interest for women as a general comment. And then we've had my favorite category, other. And my tip for the month is, of course, 2023 is a new beginning for a lot of us. So get going. And if you're in an organization that's looking for high quality directors and think you might need to put a bit of extra effort into the recruitment, consider the standard plan. And I hope you're all successful in 2023, and I look forward to chatting to you during the year. Okay, cheers for now.